What's up, ladies and gentle dudes? Welcome to the Pleeka podcast. Today, me and Hess are going to be talking about Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This was a pretty fun pod. I ate a lot of these jelly beans. I won't tell you what flavors I got, but they were pretty fucking disgusting.
Why is it always me?
What? I didn't take a spoon out.
Oh, we all
I
know
have
you
no
took
idea.
the spoon out. We all know you did it.
It might have ended up in the dishwasher. I don't know.
I'll be in my bedroom, making no noise and pretending that I don't exist.
Yeah.
God, it's so sad
Yeah.
to be Harry Potter. Fuck.
Yeah.
He's just such a
yeah.
sad life. Except for like
So-
a couple months or a year, whatever, he's at school. Everything else in his life just sucks.
I know. So here was my question that I had to Abby. I'll extend it to you
Okay.
and the listeners, if we have any out there
Mm-hmm.
in the Harry Potter universe. So if they hate Harry,
Yeah.
why do they give a shit if he goes to school? You'd think they'd want to get rid of him, right?
Yeah.
You think they'd just be like, get the fuck out of here, go to school, have a great time. But they're like, no, we're going
I don't
to lock
understand
you
that
in the
either.
house.
It makes
and you're
no
not allowed
fucking
to
sense.
go.
It makes
Yeah.
no sense. Them being like, oh, you dirty little bitch, Harry. You get up there in your room. You don't come down here with us.
Yeah, and
And-
then they
and
put
yet-
bars
but then
on his
they're like,
window.
But we do want you here the entire time we're
Yeah.
here, though, because we
Yeah.
love tormenting you. It seems like it's just because they get off tormenting him, maybe. That's the only thing I can
don't
think
know.
of. But it is.
I don't know.
I had that same exact question you did. I've had that forever in these movies.
I meant to ask that last week. That's what I meant to ask you last week that I forgot.
That's funny. Here, you reminded me though with you saying if we have any listeners. We got a comment today on our last Harry Potter.
Oh
pod.
yeah, the guy at work said he commented.
Yeah, he did. So he said here, as a subscriber and frequent watcher, I would like to see you guys do a pod on Homeland or Vikings. Let's see Joshua do a Vikings reenactment live on the air. Let's go.
Diagonally.
I'd be totally down to check out one of those.
He asks me every week. He's like, "You think you'll ever watch Homeland or Vikings?" And he actually asked me today.
Every
and
single
I
week,
said-
you're just like,
Shut up, bitch!
I'll watch it eventually.
My response to him was, "Do you have any extra free time you could give me so I could watch one of these shows?"
Yeah. No,
So,
oh my god.
yeah.
Speaking of free time, you need all the time in the
Yeah.
world to watch these movies.
They are a little long.
I didn't remember them being this long.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't look at the run times, but I mean,
Then-
I'm assuming it was close to 3.
It was 2 hours and 40 minutes, so it was 20 minutes away
Yeah.
from being. But the next
Yeah.
one, I saw the third movie is 20 minutes shorter. So we at least the next one's a little shorter for us.
The Prisoner of Akbar or whatever.
Yeah, Prisoner of
I know.
Akbar.
I know it's not, but
But so I got a couple things. First,
Oh,
I
yeah.
got some. I'm pretty
Birdie
sure
beans.
Amazon fucked up and sent me 2 of these.
that's okay.
Because
That's okay.
there was red tape around these that said this is not a pair, like do not sell these together, and yet I have 2 of them now, so I have plenty of
All
fucking
right.
beans. I got beans up my ass over here. But so I'll let you decide. Anytime you would like me to eat a bean, I'll try a bean.
I thought we said anytime we mentioned Harry, Hermione, or Ron.
So does that mean I
you
have
have
to
to
eat
eat a
3
bean.
right now because you just mentioned it?
No, we'll
Oh,
just do one because
Just one
do one
to
because
try?
I brought up Harry earlier.
Oh, okay. Before I
But
eat
yeah.
one too, I want to ask you: did you see the new Pleeka profile picture that
I
changed?
did. I saw that.
What did you think about that? I made that last night.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. What is it? Is it supposed to be anything, or
It's
is it just like
it
a
was just-
abstract character?
It's just a random character because we had that little smiley face thing before.
Yeah.
It's like a similar thing to that, except I randomly kind of made it like a weird Hellraiser kind of creature thing too. Because like with the teeth
I was
and all that.
thinking it were for whatever reason, and I don't even know why this came to mind when I saw it. It reminded me of the game Peekman. I don't know. I don't even know
what that is.
I think it's like an EA game.
Oh,
Peekman or-
okay.
I don't know. For whatever reason, it reminded me of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if that's on base or not. I couldn't tell you, but for whatever reason, when I saw it, I was like, oh, it looks like a little Peekman.
That's funny. But then did you notice too? It's got that me and you are in the
Yeah,
eyes of
yeah,
it and
yeah,
shit
yeah.
like
I
that
saw
too.
that.
So
I
yeah,
saw
I
that.
thought it'd be a good little profile picture
Yeah,
for us.
I think it's cool.
So here I'm gonna let you pick the color.
So
That I'll do with the beans.
what are the flavors though? I mean,
Here.
do they have the flavors on
Yeah, it's
there?
on the side.
I just
Really
want you to
tiny
shake it
here.
up and dump it out and just grab one.
Okay, so we have here. Let me see this with the light. I'm gonna have to shine
You
the
might.
light in here.
You think you might need to go get some glasses
It's
there,
just,
Jerome.
it's literally. I don't know if you could see this. Let's see. Look how
I
tiny
could.
the writing
I
is.
could.
I didn't know you could
I could
read.
totally read those. You sound like fucking Craig at work.
It is so small.
He's like, I can't read it.
So we have grass, green apple, marshmallow, rotten egg, sausage, lemon,
Oh.
soap, tutti fruit,
Soap.
vomit, and watermelon. One
Awesome
of these
sauce.
is fucking vomit.
So
I could be
just want
eating
you to
vomit today. Just reach
just
my
shake
hand
it
and
up.
just try one.
just shake it up, dump like 3 out, or just grab it, reach in there, and grab one, and immediately throw it in your mouth. Don't even look at the color.
Should I show you the color? And I'll close my eye. And I'll close my eyes.
Sure,
Okay,
sure,
okay.
sure.
All right. What do you
All
think?
right, throw,
What do you think?
throw it in your mouth. I know
Alright.
what that's gonna be.
Hmm.
It's either vomit or like peach or something.
Oh, come on.
There's no flavor. You would have tasted it.
It
by
really,
now.
honestly, tastes like nothing.
It was like orange.
Let me
It was
see.
like orangish.
Oh my god, that's vomit.
Is
It
it?
doesn't really like. It doesn't taste good, but I mean, I've had worse vomit in my mouth. I gotta say.
Oh,
Well, I don't want
I
to.
wonder if these beans are like expired or something.
It does have an aftertaste that's not that great, but like, I wouldn't get vomit from that.
I was waiting for you to start gagging
Ugh.
because you're the gag boy.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's try another one. Let's see. What's this brown?
It could be poop.
Oh, this could be dirt. This could be dirt. There is more flavors on the other side that I missed. There's flavors on both sides. So
All right.
this brown could be dirt. Let's give dirt a
Or
try.
chocolate pudding or something.
Yeah, or maybe like diarrhea. That could be fun.
Diarrhea.
Oh. Oh my god, it's fucking dirt.
Diagonally.
It's literally just dirt. What the fuck? Why is dirt worse than vomit?
It's so funny that you play that sound because I had the question. She literally says, "Make sure you pronunciate."
Speak as clearly as you can.
Clearly as possible. He's like, diagonally. I'm like, what? I'm like, what are we doing?
Diagonally.
Oh, that was fucking horrible. Well, we'll eat some more of those later. But
Yeah.
dirt is worse than vomit. That's what I learned from that.
Okay, well, that's
God.
good.
My Red Bull won't even wash it out.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. It's good stuff.
All right, let me see. I did write some notes for this again. I kind of just wrote down shit that happened throughout the movie that kind of breezed through it.
Sure.
In the beginning of the movie, Harry he's got no messages all summer, no letters. He's just a sad little boy. But it's all because of Dobby. What did you think about Dobby?
Okay, it drives me nuts.
Hold up.
You don't like Dobby?
No. No.
You know, it's really fun. So Spencer, our newest pup here.
Yeah, Spence dog.
She's got big floppy ears. So me and Taylor call her Dobby. She looks just like Dobby, but like a furry Dobby. That's cute because let's be honest, Dobby's like kind of creepy looking, like a little old man. But they call her Dobby. So I was hoping she was going to be in here like she is for every other podcast and video, so we can have a Dobby cameo. And then she decides to sit out for the one that would be relevant for her.
That would be awesome. But
eventually we'll have a
drives me
Dobby
nuts.
cameo. But you know, isn't it weird how much he's just like has to hurt himself after like insulting somebody? And he's like, "Oh, Dobby loves the pain."
Yeah, he's like banging his head against the fucking thing, and
I bet you
grabs
Dobby probably hangs himself and jerks off. I bet you that's what Dobby does.
I don't know.
It wouldn't surprise me if he's like that.
So yeah, I mean, like he's free, so he doesn't have a master anymore.
Yeah, because he got a sock at the end. But also, it's kind of weird how you can like trick the rules a little bit. Because like he didn't really give him a sock. Harry Potter gave him a sock in the guy's book. But I guess technically because he presented him the book, I guess. But seemed a little fishy to me.
Well, but it was his book, and that's how he proved it.
Yeah, true. But it was Harry Potter's sock. I just always assumed it would have to be the guy's clothes. Like, you have to present them with their own clothing. Yeah. But I guess, Harry Potter found some little wiggle room there and got him out of it.
Yeah, it's a magic loophole.
Yeah, true. I think there's a lot of those in this series.
I'm sure there are. And maybe we'll find more as we go.
True. I still have dirt in my mouth. It's just every once in a while I'm
Maybe-
just tasting dirt.
Maybe you should eat another one.
Eat
to get
another
that
one?
dirt taste
Here,
out of your mouth.
I'll get another one while you talk about the flying
May-
car.
The flying car, yeah, that apparently has a mind of its own now. That just shows up when they're in
Just-
danger.
If they're in danger, yeah, it's just beep beep, we're here, coming to save you.
I thought it was funny. They land or whatever, they get beat out of the tree by the Whomping Willow. I like that name, Whomping Willow.
Although pretty dumb to have a tree that just wants to kick students' ass at the school. Like,
Yeah,
all it
well,
does is
I
want to
mean-
fight people around it.
The way I interpreted it was just like they were in pain. The tree was in pain, and it was like,
So
get the
it's like
fuck out of our
defending
tree.
itself, like get the fuck out of here, you hurt
Yeah,
us. I
like,
guess
get off
sure,
a
yeah.
tree. That's how I took it. But yeah, it like just kicks them out, throws all their shit out, and then it just drives away.
I'm
And
out here,
never to
get the-
be
get the
never
fuck
never
away
be
from me.
never to be seen until they're in trouble with Avadavid or whatever the fucking spider's name is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who was literally like, "Sorry,
Yeah.
you're a friend of Hagrid's, but not a friend
Yep.
of mine."
Sorry,
Oh
we're just gonna eat you. My
I
kids
was
are
like,
hungry.
what are we doing here? Yeah,
But all
good
right, so
times.
I'm gonna try this red one that I can't really tell what flavor it is. It looks
Oh,
like
boy.
it could either be earthworms,
Mm.
cinnamon, or cherry. So I'm gonna hope
Oh.
cherry.
Mm.
All right.
Or cinnamon.
Please don't be earthworm. Earthworm would pair with dirt, though. I gotta admit.
But how would you know? I mean, who knows what
Oh,
earthworms
It's
taste
earthworm
like?
because it tastes like dirt. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? I'm just never gonna get dirt out of my mouth.
What if they're all just the shit flavors?
That's why I have two. It's good flavors and bad flavors. Next time I'm
Yeah.
gonna try from this box.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
I
Well, do you
literally
eat-
have like just little I guess bits of earthworm and dirt in my mouth now.
It's weird.
Sounds
Like,
fun.
how do they? I don't know how they get the flavors.
Bitch.
Yeah, I don't. Dude, I feel like you would have to have somebody eat an earthworm, and then eat one of those and be like, "Yeah, that's close. I guess you guys did good there," and then they could sell it. Like when you
Yeah, I
have,
don't know.
it's just weird. I don't understand that shit.
I don't know.
Ugh.
That's a question for Google.
Yeah, true. Maybe we'll have to Google that.
Question
Let's
question
see.
for Google.
I kind of hate and I kind of like Ron's mom at the same time. How do you feel about Ron's mom?
I like Ron's mom. I think she's just like a sweet little lady. But
I like her.
she's very
sometimes
tough
her
on her
yelling
kids.
is a bit much. Sometimes
yeah,
it's
she's
a bit
tough
much.
on her kids.
But
she's
that
tough on them.
That letter though that she sends him, the yelling letter
Yeah,
that rips
yeah.
herself up, that was dope. I can see you sending a lot of those.
No,
Like,
no shot.
Just
I would have opened
screaming
that
at somebody.
in the food hall or whatever that
Oh, I don't
is.
think I
Like,
would have ever opened that. I wouldn't want to get
No.
screamed at. There's no
No.
way.
No chance. I would open that in front of everybody in the school.
Hey, you guys want to hear my mom yell at me?
yeah, yeah.
Come on down.
Dobby. Oh, and how fucking annoying is moaning Myrtle?
I
Oh my
knew you were gonna
God.
hate her. I almost got a sound clip of her, but I knew you would hate it.
Shut up, bitch.
But yeah, it's and also like she looks like a 40. No offense to the actress, but she looks like a 40-year-old woman that's like hanging around this high school. It's kind of creepy, a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
Even
I don't
I mean,
know.
she is a ghost,
just
and
was
there is like
weird. I'm like,
nearly headless
God.
Nick there and shit like that. But like, I don't know. She's in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's cool. He like tips his head.
But like, she could like watch people piss if she wanted to, and she's even like,
I don't
Harry,
know.
if you die down there, you can share my stall. Like,
Yeah, it was just
kind of wants
weird.
to
It's
fuck
like
Harry Potter.
well, so did Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny has. What did you think about that? Do you think they'll hook up eventually?
I don't know.
He'll stick.
don't know.
He'll do a little magic with it. Do you think they could like do magic instead of wearing condoms,
Maybe I don't know.
or even
They could probably just
or even like a morning after pill kind of thing? He can be like, "Alakazoo, my
Yeah.
kiss is out of you," and he sucks it all out of her coochie or something.
Sure. Yeah, there you go. Just a little. Yeah,
It's a good
there you
little,
go.
good little spell.
I should
There-
not have said that.
Yeah, there you go.
What do you think Hagrid was doing in the Diagon Alley?
Diagonally.
Because he was kind of down there, but he was
Um,
being a little shady. I know he said he's getting his little whatever his
I
excuse
know.
was.
I,
But
I don't know. I don't know. But I think that's what they want. I think they wanted you, and like it played into, like, oh, you thought they made it seem like he opened the Chamber of Secrets. and
yeah. No, it was
So I
it was
think-
Tom Riddle. Riddle me
Yeah,
this, Batman.
I think that's. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's more like that in the future. I don't know. Obviously, but yeah, I think that's at least the way I took it.
In
Was
the,
it
in
was
the
just
future,
like
he's like a real big bad boy. He fucks hookers and stuff.
I love Hagrid. He's
No, I do
probably
too.
one of my favorites.
I was gonna say, I think
Yeah.
other than like Harry, He's like my
Yeah.
favorite character. I
Yeah,
kind
yeah, I
of.
like
What do you think about
Hagrid.
Ron? We didn't really talk about the characters
I
last week a
don't,
little
I
bit.
don't, I don't mind old Weasel, old
Yeah,
Weasley.
I feel like he kind of gets shit
He's pretty
on a bit,
cool.
but I kind of like him. I think he's fun.
Yeah, I think he's
He's
pretty
kind of
cool.
scared all the time, but like to be fair, they're fighting giant spiders and snakes and all
Yeah,
this shit.
I mean, no one would have liked that.
Yeah. No,
But yeah, he
it
was kind of a big baby in that.
it is kind of fucked up too. There should be like a scene in the other movies where Hagrid apologizes to them and is like, "Oh, I'm sorry I sent you out there to that spider and didn't give you guys a way out because like
Right.
the spider was just gonna eat them like we said." And
Right.
he was just gonna be. He didn't tell them anything to deal with that. Like, did he think the spider was just gonna be nice and let them go?
I mean, you would think like your friend is Hagrid. We're friends of Hagrid's.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like logical. Like, I mean, common sense. Like, oh, I don't know you, but you know Hagrid. Like, oh, he's my only friend.
Yeah.
know?
Almost a daddy kind of because like
Yeah.
he raised him, and yet he's
But I
gonna
mean-
eat this dude's friends.
But I mean, also, if you think about it, like, you know, like if I were to meet all of your friends, not everyone would probably like me.
Yeah, but
And,
you,
like,
you
if you
might not
know-
want to eat them or murder them.
Well, I mean, obviously, you're not going to want to eat them. We're not cannibals. So,
Diagonally.
I mean, you know, I don't know, but yeah, you know, what are you going to do?
Yeah. No, it was just something I thought was a little. By the end, I was like, "Oh, Hagrid kind of owes them a little bit of an apology for just sending them to a spider." That really didn't do much for them either, except for give them more like proof that Hagrid didn't do anything.
Yeah. I mean,
Although
and
it
it was
did,
funny
it did
that
give us
you
another
know,
car cameo because the car saved them then too.
the car just showed up out of nowhere. I was like, oh, here it is.
It is also weird too. He plays Quidditch again, and then his shit gets tampered with again.
Yeah.
It was Dobby because Dobby's doing shit the whole movie with.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
every single time this motherfucker, you think they would eventually be like, okay, you're like,
Well, but see,
you're
that's
a
what I was.
hazard to everybody else on the field, Harry. You can't play.
Well, but I was sitting there thinking about this
Mhm.
when they were playing Quidditch, and the whatever the bludger was fucking,
It was trying to bludgeon.
you know, possessed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you know, they're at a school of magic. They probably shouldn't have any sports because they're in a school of magic. Like, you know, I'm like, it probably shouldn't have Quidditch. They probably shouldn't have anything because, oh my god, I gotta check the door. Somebody's ringing my doorbell.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't hear anything.
I'll be right back.
It sounded like you just went
I'll be
crazy.
right back.
Okay. All right. Well, since Hess is gone, let's see if I could get a good jelly bean. Let's see.
Diagonally.
Oh, there's a blue. Let's see what the blues are. All right, it's light blue, so that means it's soap. Are you fucking kidding me? I got soap? It could be nothing else. It's literally only gonna be soap. Oh, come on.
Yes, well, that can sometimes happen.
Why is it always me?
These are horrible. Who would eat these? Oh my god. I've had dirt, worms, and soap. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. He's back.
Sorry,
Diagonally.
I
it was a salesman.
You're like,
She was like,
dude, I'm
she's like-
podcasting here. I'm
I
trying
know.
to don't interrupt
She's
me.
like,
Yes,
she's like, I have a
that
60
can
second
sometimes
video. I'm like, oh Jesus. I'm like, we rent. She's like, we're renter friendly. I'm like, fuck.
You're like, god damn it, bitch, you have an answer for everything, don't you?
Shut up, bitch!
I'm like, Jesus.
While you were gone, I ate another bean, and it was light blue, and I looked at the box, and the only option it could have been was soap. And guess what? It tasted exactly like soap.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it was pretty. So I've had dirt, earthworm, and soap out of this box so far. Oh, and I guess
mean-
vomit, but vomit didn't taste like vomit, so I don't
That
know.
is weird.
I don't really
I
count
would
that.
have thought the vomit would have made you vomit.
Yeah, maybe I got a bad vomit. Maybe that one was like expired or something. I'll get a better one later.
Maybe you'll get one. Maybe you'll get a better one later.
So what'd you think of the villain just being Voldemort again? It was
Yeah,
Tom Riddle, and if you mix the words together, riddle me
yeah.
this, Batman, it's Voldemort.
I mean, I guess. You know,
Do you think
I kind
do you think the
of,
next villain will be Voldemort again?
I mean, I'm assuming he's the main bad guy every movie. So,
I think pretty much, yeah.
you know,
I think there's a few
yeah.
words like somebody else, but then at the same time, it's still Voldemort.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if we see his aunt, if they're at his aunt and uncle's and cousin's house every beginning of every movie.
I think it is until a certain point. But I think it's just like the last couple, or even just like the last two movies aren't that. But I think
So the next one we start there every fucking time.
Yeah, I believe so.
Mm,
At least
okay.
like the first 5 for sure is gonna be at their house.
Fucking dope.
It's like the first 30 minutes. You gotta watch him get bullied. You gotta watch him get to Hogwarts.
Diagonally.
Yeah.
All that bullshit. Same thing every single movie.
So it's literally just like they're like let's same 30 to 45-minute opening. We'll just change it a little bit.
It does start to get different. They do change it up a bit.
Okay.
And like he does, I think as the movies go on, he gets to Ron and Hermione faster and faster, just so they can get the cast together. But for the most part, it is like he wakes up, they like, Harry Potter, you're an asshole, and then he leaves.
Stay in your room, boy.
But what'd you think of like when they did the Tom Riddle stuff? He was making what, I just lost her name, and he was making Jenny do all the bullshit.
I mean, that's just she's like kind of young and dumb and in love with Harry.
Yeah.
I thought for sure you were gonna get Tom Hanks going, Jenny.
Oh, next week. God damn it! I didn't even think about that. I
literally was like, I bet he's gonna have fucking Forrest Gump going, Jenny.
God damn it! That didn't even cross my mind. But God, now I need to have that.
Oh, yeah.
Is there ceiling fan like gonna fall down or something on you?
It feels like it's like rupturing the ceiling or something.
Like, oh my God, it's gonna fall on me.
Well, I hear it's like.
Oh yeah.
That's why it's like I'm looking. I'm like it's not like shaking. It just I don't know.
When I was really little, my mom we were like on the couch. I was like so tiny. She was like holding me and she was sleeping, and one of the blades on the ceiling fan broke off and like flew into the wall by us.
That's pretty nutbag.
Yeah, and I think ever since then they started getting like that, and I am kind of like you, where I'm like, oh, that thing's gonna fall down. It's gonna fucking get me.
Well, normally it doesn't make. I mean, maybe I'm just hearing. I don't know why. I'm like, maybe I'm more alert to it. But yeah, normally I don't hear it. You know,
the one at Numa's house used to be like that, where every time it was on, it sounded like it was gonna just rip out of the ceiling.
It sounds like Michael B. Jordan hitting the speed bag in Creed. You know.
Oh, nice reference. This is pretty annoying though, honestly, for a ceiling.
Yeah.
Here, let me see if there's what else I wrote down on here. Oh, the Phoenix Tears. Those healed Harry. That was kind of cool. I like the bird.
The bird was cool. It's fine. It looks pretty bad. Bird. You know,
they get better. I think there's a whole movie about a Phoenix.
Yeah, I think it's the rise of the Phoenix.
Yeah, something like that. And then the last thing I wrote down was that Dobby is free, but we already discussed that.
Dobby, yeah, he freed.
Was there anything from the movie that you wanted to talk about that I missed or anything like that?
Not really. I mean, overall, I like this better than the first one. But Abby said, I mean, she said that they just get better as they go. She said,
I agree. I think every movie is just a little bit better, and then eventually it's like, oh, that one's my favorite.
Yeah. So yeah, she because she was like these two are kind of stupid, boring, but I mean, she's like they're kind of important to the whole story, but not really.
It's really kind of just to introduce you to these characters. It's like it's kind of like first couple things of Game of Thrones, where it's just like, here you go, you're gonna learn 47 names. Keep going. At least though in this, they're not all the same name. Like everything. Yeah. That got really annoying in House of the Dragon. Everything. Like, oh, here's the fourth Aegon.
I know.
Imagine everybody in this.
I know. I know. But I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? I don't know. I feel like it's almost impossible to have a perfect TV show. I mean, you're definitely not going to please everybody. Mm-hmm. There's always going to be people that are pissed off or upset or didn't like it. But
true.
I mean, the last season of Game of Thrones, I don't feel like very many people liked.
Yeah, so, no, I feel like I was like the only one that liked it, and that was just because when we did all our theories, I was like, I'll pick Bran, and then I was right. Yeah. So then I feel like I have to like it. I was right.
I mean, you don't have to, but. You know, what are you going to do?
Although I do have to say, I'm still so bummed out that the Bran being the Night King thing never happened. I loved that theory. That was such a cool little thing we talked about all the time, and then it just never happened. It would have been. I feel like it would have just been so neat if you would have done something like that instead of making him king, and you could have maybe made someone else king.
I wanted them all to die.
That's true. You wanted every character just to be dead.
Yeah, I wanted them all to die. I wanted everyone to die.
It's true. Do you think that's how Harry Potter will end? Every
Yeah.
character just dead.
Yeah, I think they all just die, and they're like, "Wow, everyone's gone."
Since
Who's
now-
your favorite professor
favorite professor?
of that we've seen so far? Because obviously, I don't know if there's more that come into
True,
play.
Yeah.
But of who have we seen?
I would say probably Snape. Although
you like
I
the black-haired guy?
Yeah, but I just like the actor too, so that's kind of part of it.
Okay.
But I can't think of her name. But the lady that's in charge of
Gryffindor,
Gryffindor, yeah,
McGonagall.
yeah.
Yeah.
I do really like her. I remember when I was younger,
she
I
seems
used to kind
pretty
of
cool.
think she was a bitch, but then now watching them and stuff, I'm like, oh, she's nice. She's there for them all the time, and it's like super cool.
Yeah.
I just always
I
assumed she was with that little creepy dude from Game of Thrones that was like, I'm gonna get you, Harry. Yeah, you're mine, Mr. Potter.
and then that one guy that was in the I don't know. He's like a tool. He's like a douchebag. He's like signing autographs.
Yeah, like the
and
author
shit.
dude. Yeah, he's the new Master of the Dark Arts since that was Voldemort last year or whatever.
Yeah, and he's like a tool bag.
Yeah, he
I'm
was
like,
he was
wow.
just a buffoon the whole time, and then at the end he just round wand and erases his memory. But I feel like they did totally want you to be like, oh, this is literally going to be the same movie, and it's this Master of the Dark Arts that's doing the...
Right.
But then it wasn't. I did like that it wasn't, but then also at the same time, it was the same exact thing because it was Voldemort
Exactly.
again. So they kind of got their cake and ate it too.
They're like, you know what? Voldemort's going to be the bad guy. We're just going to switch it up just a little bit.
But we're going to rearrange the letters of his name so that way it sounds like somebody else.
Yeah, and they're going to be like, it's
we're
going
gonna
to
make him look nice
Riddle.
and sexy and young.
Tom Riddle, and then it's going to be a riddle. I was waiting for like the Riddler to pop out.
That'd have been cool. A little crossover with the Batman.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Robert Pattinson's in Robert Pattinson does show up in this, so he could beat his ass.
And then Harry Potter's like, I am Batman.
That'd be the best movie ever. I'd totally go see that.
Like Batman Harry Potter crossover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do have to say one thing that I noticed they like enunciate the shit out of every word they say. I don't know if that's like an English thing or a British thing, but it's like Harry Potter.
I appreciate that.
It's like
that's one
I
thing
mean, like they
love about
enunciate
watching
the
like
shit.
British things.
Unless you're doing a spell, and then Ron or Harry are gonna fuck it up. So
hold on.
Diagonally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of them fucking up spells, though, what did you think about? We actually didn't talk about when they did the potion that took a month to make, and they turned it into what's his face's little buddies.
But it didn't last very long.
Yeah, no, it took a month, and it lasted like 30 minutes or something, and then she turned into a fucking cat.
And then she turned into a cat, and she was a cat after they had already turned back. I'm like,
yeah,
how does that
confusing.
work?
The cat lasted a long ass. She even had to go to the nurse, and they're like, she's almost done, but she still has a tail or something like that.
Yeah, I'm like, how does that work? I'm like, they were there for like 10 minutes.
Drank a little more because they barely drank their drink, and they all dropped it. Maybe she had a little more.
Maybe.
What?
Yeah, I that was confusing to me because I'm like, fuck. I'm like, they were like 10 minutes and they're done.
Yeah.
You know, and Milfoy.
Oh, Milfoy, baby.
Malfoy's like, he's like,
That's
where are you guys
Mom.
going? Yeah.
Hey, Mrs. Milfoy.
Yeah. Hey, Mrs. Milfoy.
But yeah, you'd think too that there would be.
And he's such a twat.
I know, what a fucking asshole. But
he's a little dick.
There would be some kind of magic test you could do to be like, hey, is this like the right person's hair that I have? And they would check, and it was like, oh, it turned yellow. Yeah, that's the right hair, or something.
I'm sure.
But they just fucking wickety whoop and throw it in there, and it's all good.
Did we talk about last week? I took the test to see what house.
No,
or no,
I don't think we did. I don't remember if we did.
Well, I took it. Abby sent me a test, and I got Ravenclaw.
Oh, that's what I got when I did the game. I don't remember what the test was for the game, but I got
don't either.
Ravenclaw as well.
But yeah, I took this test, but because I wanted to take it before, because I mean, I figure after we watch all the movies, I'll know how to answer the questions to get what house I want.
A little bit, yeah. Although I
know what I mean?
I don't think you get much info on like. I think it's mostly like Slytherin and Gryffindor.
Griff.
Like I don't think you get much Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw in the movies. But maybe I'm just forgetting.
Well, and then I guess maybe the last thing that I had was the snake didn't really look like a snake. It was like a fucking dragon.
I was gonna, yeah. There was a couple times where it totally seemed like just a dragon that they just like, give me those arms, give me those legs, take off the wings,
Yeah,
and now you're a snake.
yeah.
It was very right there though. I was like, oh, I could see, HBO will do this part very well. That'll be kind of fun. Like, I do feel like the more I watch these movies, the show version of it, I feel like is a better idea. Like, I think an HBO show of this will be really fun because it'll be like the first season will be the entire first movie, the second season will be the second movie. I feel like for how much information you get in these, you could easily do 10 episodes.
I mean, I would,
Especially because you
assume.
you could show more of like the flashbacks with like the whole first episode could be Harry as a baby and his parents, and then all that shit from the whole opening. That could be like an entire episode, depending.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
like,
yeah, absolutely.
I feel like the show could be really fun, but
Yeah, because
also they could really fumble it, and it could be pretty horrible too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like given HBO's track record, though, I feel like
that's what gets me excited. I feel like they will do a really cool job with it.
Yeah.
Is there anything from these first two movies that you would like to see them do different in the show?
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, do we find out more about Harry's parents at all? I mean, like little.
Yeah, I think you get. I think you
Okay.
get a little bit of information like every movie, but I don't remember
Okay.
which one, but one of them I think you get a lot.
Okay.
But-
I mean, I kind of assumed we did. I just,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
It'd be
for
fun.
Sure.
They're like, actually, this is the last time you ever see or hear his
Yeah,
parents. They never come up again.
They don't ever speak of them.
I should not have said that.
That's funny.
But is there anything? I can't think of anything else to say on Harry Potter. I think I got absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I think we're Harry Pottered out.
I am excited to go to the next one. I kind of wish they weren't as long as they've been, but at the same time, they've been kind of fun to watch too.
Yeah, that's what I was actually going to look at. I was going to look to see
I think
how long.
the next
I know.
one's
I know you said the
2
next one
hours
was
and 20 minutes or 21 minutes, something like that.
IMDb. There we go. Eat. I don't have the app on this fucking phone. Harry fucking Potter.
That little tune should like pop up every time you open the app. Just IMDb.
Yeah. We should do that. We should. I'll write them. And
Oh, I just remembered one
Harry
thing because I have it
Potter.
on the soundboard here. What did you think of Harry's fucking disgusting rubber arm when the teacher fixed it?
Yes, well,
Yeah.
that can sometimes happen.
it was pretty bad.
That was really gross. The practical effect did look really good the way he did it, but oh my god, it was disgusting.
It would be cool to just like be able to fucking bend your arm all over the place and
Yeah.
be all psychopath.
Be like, hey babe, I'm gonna fist you tonight. Look at this arm.
Yeah, or just like blah, blah, blah. And it's like I don't really want to watch it early in the week because it's like I don't want to forget it.
No, yeah, same. That's why I just watched it last night.
yeah.
For that.
Yeah, I've been trying to. I mean, the last two I watched. I mean, started this one last night and I finished when I got home today. But yeah, fuck, it's like I'm gonna forget if I watch like tonight or something.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, I would rather do it today instead of like next Thursday or this Thursday or something, because then I'm like, I'm gonna totally forget if I don't do that. But all right, I'm gonna give you options of the 4 I see up top, and you're gonna pick a color, and we'll end on a little jelly bean. So we have green, yellow, orange, or red.
What was the second one?
Yellow.
Yellow. Go ahead and do that. Yellow.
It's yellow with some orange little speckles in it. So
I don't know.
Let's
just pop it in the old
pop
mouth.
it in. Pop. Oh right. Oh god. Please be good. Please be good.
Maybe it's buttered popcorn.
Oh maybe. Oh. I think it's banana.
Oh, there you go.
That's pretty good. One of these are actually decent. Let me see. Is there a banana?
There you go.
There's a lemon. There's a marshmallow. There's rotten egg. It could have been.
I was hoping it was a rotten egger.
There's earwax. I don't see banana, which makes it really scary that this tastes like banana.
That's weird.
There is not banana on here, so maybe I think rotten eggs or earwax taste like banana. I don't know, but it's like.
It's delicious.
It's like that artificial banana, like a Starburst like little banana treats. But oh my god, that's actually pretty good. I would eat a whole bag of those.
Wow.
They can keep
crazy.
They can keep their dirt, but whatever this banana is, let me keep having some.
I like the banana birdie bean. That's delicious. They're like, there is no banana birdie bean.
We don't make those at all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Harry Potter.
This is about to end, so I might cut you off. But what did you think about the Nimbus 2001?
It's the dumbest shit in the world. And then the 2000 was faster than the 2001.
I
Like,
know.
how does that even work?
It makes no sense, but I couldn't stop
Unbelievable.
laughing when they had him out and they're
know.
like, oh, it's the Nimbus 2001.
I know. Just a hogwash.
Before it cuts you off, do you have anything you want to say to the people out there?
No, not really. Y'all have a great week. Watch Prince of Akbar, Prisoner of Akbar, whatever it's called. And yeah, be here next week. Drop a comment below if you think we should watch.
Oh my god, that one could not have been better timing. Thanks for watching, my little rats and ratettes. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. If you liked it, maybe go check out some ranking videos I've done or other podcasts and stuff we have on this channel. Yeah, like and subscribe. Comment down below some little things about the podcast you enjoyed. And we'll see you guys next time for Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. It'll be a hoot and a holler, I'll tell you that right now.